Hey guys, and welcome to Hearthstone. This is going to be my first video on the game. It's a really fun game actually. It's like a card game using Warcraft and World of Warcraft characters and just stuff from there. I think it's really fun. We're going to open opening a card. I'm guessing if you're watching this a lot you will know what it is. I'm not very good at the game. I only recently started playing it. I'm level 20 on my character, so we just opened the thing there, got some reasonable cards. Nothing overly fantastic though, and yeah, we're going to be playing. I'm going to be using my hunter, who's like the one that I've used the most. Yeah, with my hunter generally I try and play a strategy which involves a scavenging hyena. Try and put him behind a couple decent taunts like a Lord of the Arena and maybe one or two like smaller things, a Frostwolf Grunt or whatever, and then try and release the hounds, which I've got there in my hand, and yeah, then just go with it. But open the hand, I got some reasonable stuff. The hounds is good, the raptor's decent for an early drop, and then the master, you can put that down to good effect. And then picking up the buzzard doesn't mean I can play anything first round really without using my coin, which I want to save for later on. You'll see why, because it does help me out quite a bit. The buzzard just lets you pick something up, so pick a card up anytime you play a beast. So I'm just going to put the raptor down. I'm recording this narration afterwards, just because it's generally easy to do. But yeah, so I put the raptor down. That just lets me do some damage early on, and because he didn't have anything on the board, he can't really contest it at this point. So this is like low level ranks. You see there, I think it's 22, and he's going to put a guy up which just gives him quite a bit of armour, which is a good play to be honest. So I'm just going to attack him, try and deal a bit of damage to that, put him back down to 2 armour, so that's pretty good damage from me. Yeah, and still he hasn't put anything out on the board, so technically I've got a board control, even though it is just with a raptor and with no taunts. I can't do anything to protect my hero. As you'll see here, he's going to go straight for him, and yeah. Sorry about that. But the card I've just picked up there, Hunter's Mark, is a really powerful card. So I'm just going to use the raptor to smack him in the face directly on the hero. But the Hunter's Mark changes any minion's health to 1. So you can just completely decimate people with that. Like, they'll save up, put out the god card, and because it costs no mana, you can just free drop it in whenever you want and basically just ruin anything they've got going. So it's really good. It doesn't affect their damage, so you could end up with like a really high powered trade card, but it's certainly reasonable. So straight away here, he's just going to take down my taunt, which is pretty much what I was baiting for him to do. Like, I hadn't put anything up really, and I just wanted to stop him from getting any damage in on my hero. So his taunt, well, he uses up a fairly good card on my taunt, which was buffed up, and here he's going to put the Yeti out. And what was I going to do? So I'll pick up the Crocolisk, which is another low level minion. It's pretty good. Yeah. Ah, of course, this is what I was saving up for. I wanted to use my coin on the Wind Fury Harpy, because that thing is really powerful. It can attack twice in one turn. I think he actually shuts it down. I play my Hunter's Mark as well there, and you can see it puts him down to 1 HP. Didn't really need to. It was just I was hoping that he didn't go for an attack on either of my characters. I was hoping he'd just try and take down the take the hero on directly, and then I could have quite easily traded onto him with something else. But he's going to go straight in and die to that. Leaves the harpy out, but I think he uses like a kill command. Yeah, uses him, so he just negates my harpy, but he takes a bit of damage doing it. Loses his Yeti, but does put out a guy, which is pretty good. Now, what do I do here? Can't actually remember that. I think, yeah, I go buzzard and boar, and then direct the hero, I think I attack, and I pick up that guy. I think it's the Argent Commander, and that's a pretty good card. I use that later on to help me gain a bit more leverage over the guy. So at this point I'm still doing good. We're on 26 health and he's on, I think that's 18. And I've got board control really. That taunt's useful for him. That's going to do some fairly good damage for him. And he's going to go straight after the Houndmaster, trade his guy out. So really he's in a better spot right now because I can't attack his hero, he can attack mine. And depending on what he puts out, he could be an advantage as I've not got really anything powerful on the board. And I think, yeah, he'd actually be able to take down both of my guys without dying, so he's in a pretty good spot right now. And gearing up with the armor, he's now definitely fairly well off. But I play a reasonable strategy in here. So as you can see, I put down my Urgent Commander. Because of his Divine Shield, I can just take his taunt and then trade the boar. Put a shot in. The Divine Shield stops you from getting hit straight away, like you can't take any damage. And because he's got charge as well, I can put him in for a no, like, it's all gain the attack. And I forgot to end my turn here, so I was waiting for him to do something, but it wasn't happening. So yeah, I'm now doing pretty good again. I've got, what's that? 7 damage on the board with those 2 cards, so they're pretty good, both of them. But what I did then, I think was one of the better plays in this match because I didn't put out some of the stuff I wanted to. And I believe I make a mistake here when I try and deal with his ogre. I could have killed this thing, I'm fairly certain. I'm not sure what I did. We'll have to see it now, but I remember I did something wrong which could have cost me, but I was in a good spot with my cards anyway. So I'm pretty sure he just attacks my hero, does a fair bit of damage, so that's not bad for him at all. Now what I was meant to do is use, I think it's Kill Command or one of them, probably Cobra Shot. Yeah, 3 damage to a minion, so I do that, put the shot in, and there we go. Instead of doing what I was meant to do, which was attack his ogre with that, and that would have killed him, I accidentally attacked the hero, so now I'm in a spot where I'm like, oh, balls. And yeah, I realised what I'd done quite quickly. So I'm not sure if I was meant to attack. I'm not sure. Obviously, I was meant to attack his ogre with that, and that would have put me in a good spot, but I've still got board control, more health, so I'm still in a pretty good spot. And if he doesn't deal with this hand, then he's lost, basically. Yeah, and just he's not in a good spot at all. Like, yeah. So he puts out a Stormwind Champion. At this point, I realised pretty much that I've won the game with the cards that I had. So he's gonna just like buff up and try and attack me. No. So he goes in for just the kill shots, but it doesn't really matter because I'm in the strongest spot right now. And with the cards I've got, I can actually just, well, use the kill command or whatever on him, but instead I can actually just finish him outright with my minions. So yeah, that was a pretty good game for me. I thought I did fairly well. One mistake made, but it didn't really affect me badly. I think it actually won me the game earlier. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll cut to a little outro now, and yeah, that was my Hearthstone. See you in a bit. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. It's the first of my Hearthstone videos, and I hope you like the style I did it in that I didn't record my voice over it, because there's like, I don't speak much when I'm doing it, or if I do, it's generally not going to be to you guys. It would just be like me mumbling to myself. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Adios. And obviously I made some mistakes in that match, as you can see, as you could have seen. I think I could have taken that ogre down straight away, but I can't remember exactly what I did wrong. I was meant to be able to take it down regardless. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time. Adios.